So, since the beginning of lockdown, many of us have experienced a greater sense of isolation. And as those restrictions tighten, there are concerns this could become more of an issue. Now, one way that you could perhaps overcome isolation is what they call intergenerational home sharing. So let's see how it works and talk to 93-year-old Maurice Peltz and his 24-year-old lodger, Julia Surette. Very good to see you both. 93, Maurice. I've got to be honest, I would not believe that in a million years.
There you go.
I know.
It's true. It's true. Look, Maurice, why did you want to have a younger person, a much younger person, move in? What did you think the benefits would be?
It's with two generations.
Yeah.
It's a company called Two Generations, run by Lisa Goldsobel.
Yeah.
And she got us together through a friend of mine who knew about the system.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. She called us, and we discussed the situation. And this young lady came from Canada to be a companion for me and do some shopping and chores.
Mm-hmm.
Just a few chores a week. That's it. But at least I've got somebody to talk to instead of being by myself, as my children don't live near me.
Mm-hmm.
They live a long way. So the only thing I can do is use the iPad to FaceTime the family, which I do regularly. But it's nice to have a companion. And we have the same the same likes. She's going to be an opera singer, hopefully.
Yeah.
And I love opera and classical music, so therefore we get on very well together.
Well, I hope you get a few free concerts, Maurice, as a result of all of this. But Julia, what is apparent just looking at you and the way you look at Maurice? You're clearly very fond of him.
Oh, yes, absolutely. We've been together, 2.5 weeks now? No, now 3 weeks. And it's honestly been one of the best experiences that I've been able to have. I was coming to London, didn't know anyone. And, I could have gone into a flat share, but also coming from Canada, I was looking for something a little bit different, someone that I could talk to and somebody who had very similar interests that I had. And it turned out that it would be a 93-year-old.
But I'm not.
What are you?
Huh?
What are you?
39.
39 at heart. Absolutely.
Quite right, Maurice, quite right. But I mean, was it a bit daunting, Julia? Because obviously moving in with a stranger, obviously, but then also you've got a few jobs to do, a few tasks to do. Is that problematic, or do you go with the flow?
Well, I find that a lot of the tasks that I'm asked to do, I would have been doing on my own anyway. Like, I would have had to grocery shop regardless of whether I was living alone or with somebody who needed the extra help. And Maurice is so kind to me. He takes me out for dinner. It's really wonderful. So I do the grocery shopping. I start the laundry. It's all things that I would have had to do regardless, So I don't find them daunting. In fact, it's nice to know that when I am coming home from a day at school, I'm going to have somebody who's waiting for me, who wants to know about my day, wants to hear what I did. And then we watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire reruns at night together.
And we criticize it all the time.
We do.
Because the people on it don't know anything.
Oh, this is true. I mean, is there a sense, Maurice, it seems like it's reflecting that sort of very special relationship that a lot of grandchildren have with their grandparents. There is a closeness that can develop when there's not a parent in the way telling you off.
What, can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, is it a bit like a sort of grandparent-granddaughter relationship?
You have a grandchild, Maurice, or perhaps a great-grandchild.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've got 6.
Yeah, he's got a lot of grandkids and great-grandkids.
Great-grandkids.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
4 grandchildren.
And Maurice, what do your family think of this arrangement?
Oh, it's good for me.
Yeah.
I've got company, nice company. I get on. I've tried before and it wasn't any good. You know, I've got two major problems for the 93-year-old. My vision, I can't see you properly. I can see a shadow.
Yeah.
And my hearing aid.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I'm fine. I play golf. I can't see where I hit the ball.
Well, look, it is great to see this working. It's great to see you two having such a lovely relationship and a lovely friendship. I hope it continues to go so well. And make sure you keep Maurice entertained with a few arias, would you, Julia? I think...
I'll do my best.
Yes, I think you should. Good to see you both. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a bit like...
lovely.
It is lovely, and it's a bit like me and you working together.
Oh, behave. I know where you're going with this one. Nobody wants to hear. But I thought they were a lovely couple. It's a really nice relationship.